Good morning, students. Hope you all are safe and doing good. Students, I am going to explain you today about the dominant gene, recessive gene, genotype, phenotype, and other terms. So we all know that we have the alleles. We have the different or forms of genes, alternate forms of genes that is placed at the same position on the homologous chromosome, and that each gene affects the our characters. Okay, but in a different way. So out of these alleles of a gene, one gene is dominant one, which super rule the other gene, and the other gene is the recessive, which do not show its character when dominant is present. So one gene is dominant one and the other gene is recessive. They are called alternated pairs of alleles. So one example is given to understand this recessive and dominant alleles. We have the gene for tongue rolling. So we have the few people, they have the alleles like capital R for tongue rolling, and small r is the recessive gene for non-rollers. So in that case, if in a body or if in an individual, if the dominant gene is expresses, means if it is expresses or it's showing its character, then the person is able to roll the tongue, as you can see the boy. Okay, so boy can easily roll the tongue and it can make a tube like structure. So you can see a large number of people can roll their tongue into a tube projecting out of the mouth because they have the dominant gene for tongue rolling. And on the other hand, few do not have the dominant gene. So in that case, the recessive gene is expressing. So the person is unable to roll the tongue. So you can also try, as I said, in front of the mirror. Please try to see whether you have the rolling genes, or you are able to do like the boy, or the non-rolling gene. So it is a very simple, and just you can easily do. You can observe also. Then a recessive gene is one who in the presence of contrasting dominant gene is not expressed. So you can underline this line and remember always that recessive in the presence of the dominant gene, recessive gene being suppressed, it will not express its character. So in this green box, definition of allele is given. So you read by yourself. I told you so many times. A pair of chromosomes showing four imaginary genes. So A, B, C, D, these are the imaginary genes you can see, and you can see it is it has this different. It is a chromosome segment. You can see both alleles there. It is a chromosome segment, and these A, B, C, D, these are the alternated, you can say, exit in a pair, and they placed at the same locus or location. So same position. Okay, A, B, B, same position is there. Now, so here also you can see they are giving that capital A is there, means it is a dominant pair, BB is there, then recessive pair. Okay, because it is purely dominant gene, purely recessive gene, and here C and DD, they are dissimilar pair, heterozygous. So and in this case, dominant will super rule over the recessive. So it is given the definition also, read by yourself. Now one thing you should remember, that the chromosome as a whole, complete chromosome or complete genotype is not dominant or recessive. They can neither be dominant nor recessive. Complete genotype is the neutral only. Okay, only the segment of the DNA or allele is the will be the dominant or recessive. So what is genotype? Genotype means genetic makeup. Okay, so here they are showing the three situations for tongue rolling example only. So RR, if a person or individual is having the RR, both are the dominant allele, so the person is able to roll the tongue like a boy. Then if anybody is having the this combination RR, capital and a small both, so we know that the individual is having the dominant gene also, recessive gene also, but the dominant will super rule always. So the person, in this case also, the person will be able to roll the tongue. But in the recessive case, small r case, the person is unable to roll the tongue because it do not have, or they do not have the gene for tongue rolling. So there are two kinds of genetic constitutions, RR or RR, whereas non-rollers only one genetic. This is recessive, for recessive only. So the genetic constitution, the genotype or the complete chromosome are called, where genes are possessed or genes are present at same locus, that is called genotype. And the character it is showing, for example, we have the gene for tallness, we have different genes for tallness, eye color, that I explained you earlier also, that the physical characteristics are that we can see, or physical features, they are called phenotype, which we can show, okay, which people can see. So external character. So for the phenotype, for tongue rollers, there are two genotypes. First one is homozygous, so you can see it is purely dominant, similar, made up of similar pair, written also. And heterozygous, it is made up of dissimilar pair, but it has the dominant gene. So in this, in both the cases, or in this second case, the individual can roll the tongue because it has the dominant R gene, tongue roller gene. So the genotype of non-roller, those who cannot roll the tongue, they have the RR recessive gene, so they are unable to roll the tongue. Now genotype, phenotype, it is, definition is given, very short and simple definition is given. The set of genes present in the cell of an organism is called genotype, and the observable characters, whatever the features we can see the other features, and we can see our features also, our external features also in the in front of the mirror. So they are called phenotype, and they are genetically controlled. So this is the simple definition of genotype and phenotype. So terminology is very important in this chapter, because then only you will understand. So inheritance examples they are giving, that if the parents, they both have the roller gene, okay, so they both can roll their tongue. You can see the tube like projection they are showing, its structure. But they have the three children, out of three children, only the second and third, the boy and the girl, can roll because they have the gene for rolling tongue. But the first one, the first girl do not have the, she is the non-roller, she do not have the dominant gene or for the roller, so she unable to roll the gene. So here symbol is written, you can see O is for female, and this square, it is for male. So the solid symbol indicates the character, okay. Now so this is the pedigree chart. Males are shown by squares and females by circles. In this, both father and mother are tongue rollers, so they are having the hollow character. It is a hollow character, you can see, and this is a filled, completely solid character, okay. So it is colorful also, so they are showing here. Now the recessive trait of non-rolling is one of the children could have come from nowhere else but the parents, okay. So it that characters also, as you know, that that character also comes from the hereditary, okay, but not from the forefathers or fathers, forefathers, okay. So the non-roller child in the family chart with the genotype must have received one R gene from one of the parent or one other R gene from the other parent. So from the forefathers and that genes, due to the variation, that child, the first child will get the genes this R, this small r. So that is due to the variations. So all the siblings are not same. We all know there must be changes in the nature, genotype and phenotype due to the hereditary. So conclusion is that each of the two parents is heterozygous. So if on the other hand one parent was homozygous dominant or the other is the heterozygous, then every child would have got at least one dominant gene. So conclusion is one of the two parents are heterozygous. So in this, out of it is not showing here in this diagram, you can see they are not showing there that genotypic allele. So or genotypic sequence they are not showing, but if she got it the recessive gene, so we can conclude that either the father or the male or the mother will get the heterozygous, will have the heterozygous gene. So they are not showing here, but it will be. So this is just an example they are showing. Now the same way, it is a Punnett square. Punnett square, what is the Punnett square? You can see this diagram, this orange box. This square box is called Punnett square, Punnett square. It is a simple diagram in which the different types of gametes or the parents are placed alongside the square in the form of a square only. We are doing then crisscross. Okay. Then we are matching and we will get the possible combination of genotypes, and the resulting the phenotype can be written. So you can see these RR, this is the parent male, this is the parent male. So RR with so male is having the dominant gene and female is heterozygous. So capital R, small r. So when we have to, for writing this, I told you that we have to segregate the letters or alleles like this. We have to write and we pick one and we have to cross, pick the one and we have to cross with the other two, this down the arrow, other two. Okay, the same way we have to pick the second one and we have to cross with other two like this. Okay, this I will teach you in the Zoom class also how to make it. Now so we will get, when we will crisscross is when we will cross it. So there is a 50% homozygous dominant and 50% heterozygous dominant. So you can see that homozygous dominant RR both are having the homozygous dominant, so it is 50%, and the other lower two is having heterozygous dominance. So 50 is the purely homozygous and this is heterozygous. So this is a possible combination when we will cross the homozygous with the heterozygous. We will get the 50% homozygous and 50% heterozygous. But you know all the four has the dominant capital R gene, means all the four children or offsprings are able to roll their tongue because they all are having the dominant gene. Okay, even though they are homozygous or heterozygous, they possesses the capital R genes. So this is the possibility. You read this lines, but genotypically, genetic wise, they are different. 50% is homo and 50 is hyo. This RR or RR, this is the genotypic. Like this we write genotypic, and phenotypic is whether it is dominant or recessive or can roll. RR they can roll the tongue or not. That is tongue roller or non-roller. That is phenotype. So here in this box you can see character is given, their traits are given and their recessive traits are given. So I told you one thing also, that there are some other uncommon hereditary trait which is not common basically. First one is polydactyly. It is an extra fingers and toes. That is due to the dominancy. These are the diseases. or conditions. Albinism is a disease which is related to the skin pigment, in which melanin pigment is absent in the body of an individual, that occurs due to the recessive gene. Camptodactyly, that is inability to strengthen or to keep straight the little finger, that is due to the dominant gene. So this is the some uncommon hereditary traits. You should know these terms. So one example is given. You can see that in this situation, like father is having that gene. Okay, father is having that gene of polydactyly. You can see the father. So from the father only the other two children, like one son and one daughter, is getting this gene for polydactyly or extra finger. And normal others, out of 4, 2 are having this polydactyly and 2 are normal. So here one case is also came in the AIIMS only. So 15-month-old Akshat, he is from Bareilly, UP. He has the 7 fingers in one hand and 10 toes in each foot. So you can see the picture also. It is not clear here. You can see in your book. So he was successfully operated at AIIMS hospital in New Delhi in 2011 in July and June, and doctors has surgically they remove the extra digits or reshape their hand so that he can use, because in this distorted hand it is very difficult for a person to do work. So he cannot able to hold the things also, so or to eat or so many things. So they just reshape their his hand and feet also. So they try to remove these 34 digits or reshaping it. So one example is given. Now recent photo, after the surgery photo they have not given. So next video I will explain you about the sex linked inheritance. So thank you children and have a nice day. God bless you all. Read the chapter please.